Welcome to an Innistrad draft. Now, we have a pretty sick bomb in Olivia, and unlike something like Nahiri, black-red is a pretty good combination. You're trying to go some kind of madness, or you can go aggressive vampires. This pack is alright. It's got like graph, mole and sleep paralysis as decent build-arounds, but their power level kind of do not compare to this Olivia, I think. They're fine cards, and if this was pack 3, it's very possible I could have taken them, but Olivia is great, and we now have a plan. Plan is to try to go vampires or some kind of aggressive black-red deck. Alright, a little bit unfortunate. We have 2 good white cards, and I'm not talking about rare. Rare is fine, but it's hard to get the kind of density of humans that like you can get it constructed. So I think both the white flyer and angelic purge is better. For me, I could take Sanguinary Mage. It's a fine. It's like if people remember Jeska Student from Khans of Tarkir, but this card is better since it's a vampire, and you also can play a reasonable amount of non-creature spells in a turn, like Tormenting Voice. I think I'm going to take Sanguinary Mage. I think it's a solid card. I could take Angelic Purge and just try to read the signals, but I feel like this Olivia is something I want to play if I can, and Sanguinary Mage is I've been impressed with that card. Whoa. So now we have Rabid Bite, which is a very good green card. We have Throttle, which is a fine black card. I think Throttle is better than Mockrit Necropode. I mean, I like Mockrit Necropode, but if you're black-red vampires, you tend to be kind of aggressive, so a 6-drop may not exactly be what you want. I think we're gonna take Throttle. It's a decent card. It oftentimes you can kill something even if it doesn't have 4 toughness. You attack into it. Since you're aggressive, you can attack and they block, and then you throttle it. So dual shot is fine to have like 1 copy. Sometimes you main deck it, sometimes you have it in the sideboard. Depends on how good your main deck, how much removal you have in your main deck, but it does kill a reasonable amount in this format. Okay, so Sanitarium Skeleton is not bad in red-black if you tend to go the more madness version of the deck, since you often have a lot of things that discard cards. And you can't always have a madness card in your hand unless you're the luckiest person alive. Also, there is some green cards here, but they are kind of far off what we're trying to do. You can also take Uncaged Fury. It's a fine combat trick. Works reasonable with Sanguinary Mage, gives +2/+2 essentially. I think I'm gonna be able to pick up either copy of these, but I think Sanitarium Skeleton is more important actually. If I get Call the Bloodline, I really want Sanitarium Skeleton, whereas Uncaged Fury is whatever. So Reduce to Ashes is another version of Throttle. I think it's a little better, but it's also Stormkirk Mentor, and I do already have 2 vampires. The thing is, I think it's easier to get Stormkirk Mentor than Reduce to Ashes, but I do have 2 vampires, pretty good. This is hard actually. Not really sure. I think Stormkirk Mentor just does more for this deck. Okay, we have Pyre Hound, which is fine in this sort of archetype. It's also Macabre Waltz, I'm gonna take it. It's very good in if you can madness something out at the same time. Also, we have Olivia. So Olivia is a sick bomb, and having the option to get Olivia back gives Macabre Waltz a little bit more utility. Let's sort of convert the mana cost here. Yeah, so the previous pick was sort of guided by my Throttle. If I hadn't Throttle already, I think I would have taken the Reduce to Ashes, but taking Macabre Waltz. Oh, and now we can take the Uncaged Fury. An option is Warped Landscape to enable Delirium, but we have nothing Delirium yet. And Uncaged Fury is a fine trick. Okay, Embry Wolf or Convicted Killer. Both not great. I think Convicted Killer is a little better. If this was a live draft, Convicted Killer would have the additional bonus of signaling. Doesn't matter now since we're playing online. I guess Embry Wolf could be better with Uncaged Fury, but we do have a Throttle, and Convicted Killer works pretty good with Throttle. You can pass the turn with 5 mana and still spend it. So you can also pick up Fiery Temper, so I think Convicted Killer is kind of sweet in red-black, so you can pass the turn and flip it and still do something. Alright, I guess for signaling I'm gonna take this Uncaged Fury, but I'm not gonna play 2, that's too much. Oh, Grotesque Mutation. Can swing a race. Can also take Stallion of Assmouth, as I like to call it. But the thing is, I already have Stromkirk Mentor, and I want my creatures preferably to be vampires, so Grotesque Mutation could be good, very good in some matchups. Oh, Dual Shot, perfect. Gonna put it in my main deck for now. And I'm gonna most likely lose to his Howlback Resurgence. Pick the black card. Don't think this card is playable, but I guess if you play against a super slow deck, you can bring it in if you have a high density of creatures, just as a finisher. Fireball effect. Probably not happening. Okay, it's a reasonable start. Start with Olivia, but apart from Olivia, haven't really gotten too many good cards. So, if I knew I would have gotten 2 Uncaged Fury, I might have taken Pyrehound over Macabre Waltz, but I think Macabre Waltz is better when you have Olivia. Just getting back a bomb is kind of sweet. This is a little depressing. Do have Insolent Neonate and Fraven Gargoyle as 1-drops. I'm gonna take a 1-drop here. I think Insolent Neonate is better. It's a vampire, it's a 1-drop, has utility with Madness. We actually have no Madness cards yet, which is a little unfortunate. But yeah, this deck probably gonna be pretty aggressive, and Insolent Neonate also works pretty good with Macabre Waltz. You can fill up your... Always gonna have 2 cards to get... It's much easier for you to have 2 creatures to get back, so... Take that, I guess. Not what I was hoping for. But yeah, Fiery Temper would be good. Dead Weight would be also good. Sinister Concoction would be great. Also, a lot of good removal spells in this sort of archetype. Ooh, Scourge Wolf. And Indulgent Aristocrat. I think Scourge Wolf is the pick. We have the Sanitarium Skeleton, but I think just the raw power of Scourge Wolf is good. Comes down on turn 2, is very hard to block, and you can combine it with a Dual Shot, then if it gets blocked by a 3-power creature. It's kind of hard, but also I only have 1 2-drop and 2 1-drops, so yeah, I am giving up some value by Indulgent Aristocrat and Sanitarium Skeleton, but I think just on raw power that is the pick, and here we have nothing. Nothing at all. Oh, this is bad. So what do we want to hate draft? Don't gonna play a Warped Landscape. Think... Yeah, I guess the most annoying card is Militant Inquisitor. It blocks some of our creatures, so it doesn't really matter. There's no good card in that deck. Now we have Ghoulsteed or Reduced to Ashes. Ghoulsteed has synergy with the Madness cards that we do not have. so it's also not a vampire. I do have a Sanitarium Skeleton, and I could pick up Madness cards, but yeah, I think this is reduced to ashes. Just clears annoying blockers out of the way. This draft's not going very well. We're not getting the cards I would like. Epitaph Golem is not for this deck. I guess I just cut just to win, since it's good against us. We play a combat trick, they respond by bouncing our creature. It's not good. Okay, we have Village Messenger, which is fine on turn 1, not so good after that, or Murderous Compulsion, which, I mean, we are an aggressive deck, but we also could use a Madness card really bad. So I'm gonna take Murderous Compulsion. There is some games where it's gonna rot in our hand, but there also are games where we can Madness it out. Then there are some games that are gonna come down to races, and then this card is good. So okay, nothing again. Guess we just take I would say a Devil Form Fox. Well, we do have a dual shot. Maybe I just take this card in case I don't have enough playables. And a Hound, I guess. Not splashing anything white. And sure. At least that's better than Hulking Devil, I think. Very well, we're gonna be needing a good pack 3. Need some Madness cards and removal spells. Basically I need Fire Temper. It's a removal spell and a Madness card. But its deck is medium, has some good cards, but I guess Farbog Revenant, some matchups could be good. I just almost never hate draft. I would have to play against the person, they would have to draw it, and it would have to be better than something else. Shamble Black could be a sideboard card. And whatever. We yeah, this card could potentially just wreck us. So. We haven't picked up an unconditional removal spell yet. We do have Murderous Compulsion, but Gun Missing is kind of underrated sometimes, I think. Some people don't give that card respect. It's card advantage. Deathcap Cultivator and some mostly garbage. I think the pick is Crow of Dark Tidings. It fills up our graveyard for Macabre Vaults, and it has evasion. I could mill also a Sanitarium Skeleton. So we're taking it. Bygone Bishop. Well, that's unfortunate, but Tooth Collector is good. So we don't have too many vampires, so now I actually regret this pick, but at the same time we would have had to reduce to ashes, so it wouldn't have been that good. But we're not having too many vampire synergies, we have a lot of other creature types, but it's just gonna be a red-black good stuff deck. Deck doesn't really have too much in the way of a plan, but now we get Fiery Temper. So this Olivia's Bloodsworn. But I think Fiery Temper is better. I didn't see Olivia's Bloodstorm, but I still think Fiery Temper is just good. We have as a removal spell, it's a Madness card, does everything. And more removal spells, I guess. Tormenting Voice is cool, but we only have Fiery Temper and Murderous Compulsion, so I think I'm gonna take a 4-mana removal spell. This deck now has a lot of removal spells. Ooh, Dance with the Devils. I mean, Roost Ashes would be good too, but we don't have too many creatures, and Dance with the Devils could be pretty good. Now I wish I had the 1-mana Lifelink Vampire who boosts all your creatures. Pretty good combo with Dance with the Devils. Alright. Alright, now also Pyrohound would have been pretty good too. I have a lot of spells in this deck. I think I can cut dual shot now with all these removal spells, but we shall see. First we have to get 2 more playables at least. 3 more before I can cut dual shot. Could play 18 lands, but... Alright, I guess I'll take Sanguinary Mage. 2-drop, we have a lot of spells, so it should be good. Magmatic Chasm would be fine to have in my sideboard, but I think Sanguinary Mage is a fine card. Not the most aggressive, but also makes our Stormkirk Mentor a little bit better. It's all good. Yeah, not having too many impressive cards in my sideboard. I do have maybe a Farbog Revenant, but we already have 4 free drops. I guess I can take Ember Eye Wolf now. Not too impressed by that card. I'll be a little heavier on the red side compared to the black. We do have more red cards right now. And we have some double red cards. Alright, I'm not gonna play any of these cards. I guess I just take Traverse since it's a rare I might need for Construct. Whatever. Oh, Insolent Neonate. Or Convicted Killer, but the Neonate is fine. I think I can play 17 lands with this Insolent Neonate. They do cycle through your deck, so... Kind of a cool picture. Very nice. Looks very nice. Oh well. Yeah, I think Insolent Neonate's pretty good with all these. This is Macabre Waltz. Take another dual shot. Also gonna be good against us. So. Yeah, this draft was a little disappointed. I started up good with Olivia, but then it didn't really get together as I wanted it to. We got basically no vampire synergies, no Stensia Masquerade. We could have had Olivia's Bloodsworn, but I did take a Fiery Temper over it. So it's unfortunate that they were in the same pack. What's this? Could take Malevolent Whispers. I don't like dissension in the ranks at all. I think it's too many things that has to go right. Okay, another Stormkirk Mentor maybe. Magmatic Chasm, nice. So I think I'm gonna replace the Stallion with this second Stormkirk Mentor. Good when you can put a counter. It's basically a 5/3 for 4 mana. That's not bad. Could replace Hound of the Farbogs with something. Don't know what exactly. Don't think that card is good. I have instant creature sorcery that could go to the graveyard. I don't think I can put lands in my yard, but yeah, this is just gonna be a 5/3 for 5. Not feeling it. Not really feeling it. Alright, so is this card good? Do have 2 Insolent Neonates. Maybe I just cut the Hound for a Malevolent Whispers. So do have 2 Neonates who can create a blowout in combat. Not a great combo with Macabre Waltz either. I do have Olivia too. Olivia and Malevolent Whispers could be good, but it does take a lot of mana. It's fine. I think also we basically have 14 creatures, since Dance with the Devils is a creature almost. Yeah, this seems fine. maybe. And I think I'm gonna go 9 mountains, 8 swamps. Could go 10-7, but I think 9-7 is fine. 9-8, I mean. It's very rare that I agree with Magic Online's land suggestion. I like to almost always even the colors out. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you round 1.